Alright guys, so this is another Patreon request, and this one comes from John McKinney, who asks me to do a Kim Possible Ed Nettie crossover. So yeah, as always, if you guys would like to have a Patreon request done, just hit the link below, head on over to my Patreon where you guys can hit the third tier. That'll allow you access to all the other stuff over on Patreon, as well as videos to do here on YouTube. But if you just want to check out the stuff exclusively on Patreon, just hit one of the other two tiers. Anyway, so let's get started with the video. So this video, as I will probably call this Ed Possible, basically this story begins in the skies of in the sky. More or less, what's going on is that Shigo is attempting to hijack a plane by the Global Justice Network. It turns out that they're transporting a highly toxic bioweapon that they've confiscated from Wii, and they are attempting to transport it and dispose of it in a secure location. However, Shigo has been sent by Draken in order to recover this bioweapon so he can use it in his own nefarious purposes. So as Shigo is fighting her way through Global Justice agents, she makes her way to the cockpit, and she immediately gets kicked in the face, and there is Kim Possible waiting for her. Turns out, yeah, they kind of expected that Draken would try something, so Kim offered to join in the escort. And she's like, Shigo, you are incredibly predictable sometimes. It's almost kind of sad. So Shigo's like, all right, I've been, killing you in midair is going to be fun. Hey, wait, where's your other guy? Where's your guy? Where's your boyfriend? And she's like, oh, Ron's at a convention, and I just wanted to let him have his fun. I've kicked your ass enough that I don't need, to know that I don't need help beating your ass. And she goes like, ha ha, I'm gonna enjoy this. So the two fight, and as they're fighting, the plane starts to lose altitude. They damage the controls, it starts losing altitude. Not only that, they accidentally opened the cargo hold, and the bio canisters have fallen out and landed in the town below. Kim and Shigo both respectively get off the plane through parachute, and Kim using her jetpack. But the bioweapon has landed in the town, several areas in the town below. That town is Peach Creek. So Kim radios to Wade that, hey, the plane went down and the bioweapon's out. Tell Global Justice to begin quarantining the area, because we cannot let Shigo get away with this, and I have to collect those bioweapons before those bio canisters before Shigo does. But they're like, and Wade's like, on it. So Kim goes down to Peach Creek. While this is going on, the Eds are in the junkyard, just kind of trying to come up with a new plan for a scam. I think I just rhymed there. And they're just kind of thinking what they could possibly do, what could possibly count as a scam for this for this day. They can't think of anything. Eddie's having a bit of a writer's block until he discovers, they're going around the junkyard because he's like, maybe we can find something in this old junk that'll spark the old brain pan to get going. And Double D's like, well, I hate the idea of using inspiration for fraud. That's a great idea, Eddie. Expanding one's mind through mere objects. It broadens your brain power. And Ed's like, let's surf junk. So the Eds are digging through the garbage, and what do they find is one of the bio canisters. And they're like, the heck is this thing? And Double D's immediately like, don't touch it! Because he sees the biohazard symbol on it. He's like, you don't know what that is? It's a highly contaminate, possibly germ-filled biohazard. It's dangerous, Eddie. It will kill people. And he's like, cool. Let's open it. And Double D's like, no! This could unleash a deadly virus, or some acid or something. We don't know. All I know is it's hazardous to our health. Hence, biohazard. And that's when they hear a voice going, well, you're right about that. And everyone is like, huh? They all turn around. It's Kim Possible standing there, who's been, like, recovering the bio canisters. And everyone's like, holy crap, Kim Possible. Because, yes, they know who Kim Possible is. And they're just like, what's it? And Eddie's like, so what's a cute redhead like you doing in a place like this, sweetheart? And she's like, ignoring that, I need that bio canister. And Eddie's like, all right, I'll give it to you for $0.25. And Kim's like, are you really trying to scalp me for a bioweapon? And 2, you're scalping me for a bioweapon for 25 cents? And he's like, all right, 50. And Kim's just like, I don't know if I should be annoyed or like embarrassed right now for you. So Eddie goes, all right. You're saying I can charge more? And she's like, no, I'm saying you're going to give me that before I put you on the ground. So Double D explains, I'm sorry about Eddie and, well, Ed. They're good people. They try to be good people. Why are you here, Miss Possible? And she's like, well, that's the reason why I'm here, and that's not the only one. Those bio canisters could, infect the entire area. I need to collect those and get them out of here before, a certain enemy of mine. And Ed goes, oh, you mean the green lady? Yeah, Shigo. He's like, and Ed's like, she's hot, and she's like, I hear that a lot. So Eddie's like, all right, I'll give it to you. But how about we be your guides? You don't know you don't know much about Peach Creek. We are what you call experts. We're 3 halves of a whole idiot. And Double D's like, that's not a compliment. But Eddie does have a point. We know all of Peach Creek, and if these bio canisters are out there, we need to find and dispose of them. So we can help. We'll do it for charity. And Ed's like, and Eddie goes, you said the D word. You said the C word, Double D. Not cool. And Kim goes, all right, I will give you guys $20 each for helping me, if you guys help me. And she like pulls out her wallet, pulls out like $20. It's like, after you guys help me. And Eddie's like through the roof, $20. We're at your service, ma'am. So Kim and the Eds start helping Kim find the other canisters, like helping her explore the other, like all through Peach Creek. Like they discover that Johnny has one of the canisters, and he's like made it into a new friend for Planks. They have to take it from him. One's in Sarah's bedroom, another is in Kevin's garage, another's in Az's pool. One is almost one got swallowed by Victor. Rolf's goat. So Ed has to they have to use Ed to reach his arm into Victor's stomach and pull it out. So more or less they've recovered most of the canisters, but there's one missing, and they've covered all the other areas. So they're like, well, there's only one place we haven't gone yet, and they're like, the trailer park. And Kim's like, all right, what's the sitch? Why are you guys afraid of the trailer park of all places? And they're like, Ganker sisters. And Kim's just like, really? You guys are scared of girls? How old are you, really? Like, how old are you guys? And they're like, yeah, funny. You should see what they do to us, or we'll do to you. And she's like, trust me, I've fought worse. So they go there, and they're looking around in the trailer park, and they're staying close to Kim because they think that she'll protect them. But that's when, a green bolt comes flying at them, and it's Shigo standing atop the trailer with the Kanker sisters at her side. Yeah. Shigo basically says, oh, so you got some guides too. I got these girls helping me since I landed here. And yeah, all I need, you may have found all the canisters, but all I need, Dr. D only needs one of these canisters. So Kim and Shigo fight over it while the Kankers and the Eds, it's more of the Kankers chase the Eds all across the trailer park while the two fight. Eventually, the canister opens and it starts leaking out, leading to this oh no, it's going to get airborne and everyone will die. And Ed's like, I know what to do. He grabs the canister and swallows it. And Eddie's like, Ed, you're gonna die! And Eddie's like, Lumpy, you don't have to sacrifice yourself. And that's when Ed just burps and he's fine. And they're all like, even Kim and Shigo are like, what? How? Why? I'm out of here. So Shigo bolts now that they're, you know, Shigo bolts. Meanwhile, Kim's like, you know, thank you guys for everything, even though what I just saw with Ed defies all logic. Deal's a deal. Here's your here's your money, guys. And Double D is like, oh, we couldn't, you know, we could never take. Eddie goes, yoink. And he's like, if Double D don't want it, I'll take his share. And Eddie's like, hey, and Double D's like, I never said that, Eddie. And takes the 20 for himself. And Ed's just like, $20 can buy many things. Many peanuts. Many buttered toast. So, and Kim's just like, I have had a day. I'm going home. So there you go, guys. That was PossiEDble. You guys tell me in the comments below what you guys think of it. And once again, I'd like to thank John McKinney for his Patreon request, as well as continued patronage. Other than that, hope you all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.